People can see your strategies later, but now it's anyway private.
So you have to not reveal that.
Definitely.
Yeah, I trust you. I can see how you can be trusted.
And I'm not playing, sir.
Really? What? No, he's playing. No?
You're on our team.
Okay, give your white shirt to come on.
Who else is on our team? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well,
Venkat, 6. And Vin is still a free agent. So
Vin is a free agent?
2 additional players. 2 or 3 additional players. Yeah.
Oh. He does have the right shoes. Yeah, 2 teams, and one team sort of kicks off to the other team. He's starting behind their end zones, I believe. And once the team has kicked off the ball, it's the other team's ball. If they catch it, it's theirs. If they touch it and drop it, it goes to the other. So whenever it's your frisbee, you have to keep it in the air. Except for that first kickoff, you can let it drop. Yeah. And so the only way to advance the frisbee is to throw it to someone else on your team. You can't run with the disc. If you catch it, you can stop you get 2 or 3 steps, and then you can pivot. But you can't really go like this.
You gotta stay on one
like
foot.
basketball,
Yeah.
one pivot, but,
Yeah. You can throw it backwards or forwards. Out is out. If it was your frisbee and it goes out, it's out. It doesn't become the other team's frisbee until it hits the ground or they catch it. So if it's Ramesh's frisbee and I'm on the other team and it comes to me, I can hit it down, and it's my frisbee.
even when it's in the hand?
No. Well, no. If I'm trying to catch it and I still drop it, it's still mine. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And it's not until I've actually caught it is it mine.
No, if you try to catch it and drop it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Only until I catch
As a
it.
defender.
Yeah, as a defender, you can knock it down, you can do anything, you can try and catch it and drop it.
It's up to the offensive team
The
to
offensive team
secure
has
the
to,
disc.
yeah, got it.
Yeah,
There's some question about, like, if you catch it and then drop it, you sort of go by the honor system on that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
well,
really catch it or not? You're just honest about it. So the other thing is if a player on the other team is holding the frisbee and not letting go of it, the other team can sort of count them. And so you come and you stand within 2 or 3 feet of the player and you count 10. And one Mississippi will count Mississippi's.
Yeah.
And if you get to 10 Mississippi and the guy still has a frisbee, it's yours. So, but 10 is plenty of time to make a decision about where to throw the frisbee. You don't have to freak out because someone comes and starts counting. You have real time to make a decision. And you score by catching the disc in between the front of the end zone and the back of the end zone.
There is a back to the end zone.
If the disc goes out and it was the other team's and it goes out the end zone, it becomes the other team's disc. They can start it from behind the front of their end zone. In their end zone. Yeah, anywhere out. Like if I'm trying to score this way and the disc just goes out of the end zone, it becomes the defending team's disc, and they can walk it up to the front of their end zone.
End zone is the last 2 points.
So the end zone, it's kind of like football. If you go out, it's out. And it's the same way as in American football. Like it becomes the other team's balls. And it's 1 point per score. And the scoring team stays at the end where they scored, and losers walk.
And a question I received was out of bounds. If someone catches it out of bounds, it's out of bounds, right? Turnover?
Like if you catch it and you keep, if you keep both feet in bound and you stay, you can play that way. It's fun. It's hard.
I want to see some of that.
Yeah, you want to see that. Diving for the ball is both dangerous and encouraging.
Where's the rest of that?
So if you grab the frisbee, you're in, but because the momentum you
step
have,
out, then you step back in.
you step out, you step back in.
Yeah, you step back in.
Just like football.
Yeah, it's just like football in that regard.
1.5 feet in.
So I can tackle you?
No, it's not a contact sport. The only thing is you can't knock the frisbee out of the other player's hand when they actually have it. So if I'm trying to throw and you go like that, that's still my disc. You have to wait till it comes out of my hand to touch it.
And
so you can feel free to block it and stand really close to me.
How far is it basketball?
You can get as close as you want. You're not supposed to touch him, and you're not supposed to touch the disc.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
some
you
people
go like this. If you get too close, it becomes ineffective. Because like I'm blocking him here, you know.
I'm just gonna go like that.
If you're too close to me, I'll throw it at you.
I think no intentional meaning.
Yeah, right. Except in the kickoff.
From
Yeah.
me, you can just throw it
So
above me.
on the kickoff, it's advised that unless you're sure you're going to catch it,
You should let it.
you let it hit the ground. Unless you know, because if it comes to you and it's right in your end zone and you touch it and it drops, it's the other team's disc.
So you're better off letting it go.
In general, on the kickoff, you're better off letting. It's tempting to catch it, but there's not a lot of advantage. The one catching it means you get to move sooner, and the other team has less time to get closer to you. But if you drop it, you better be darn sure you're going to catch it. Otherwise, the likelihood of the other team scoring is high.
Okay.
When you take bank cut, your bank cut what is fast. Okay, I'll take Graham is fast. Graham is fast, but who's got friend? I got friend. You got friend. Okay, then I'll take Malay. Malay.
I can take Chrome.
No, but you wanted Will anyway, right? I'll take Will. I mean, you're taller than I am. So
Yeah, maybe I should take
better.
Graham.
You take Graham, I'll take Will. And I'll take Malay.
I'll get it.
You stay with bank cut.
We
We just have to figure out our way.
You guys ready?
Okay, which half are we going to block? We're going to make them throw to the right? You want to make them throw to the left. This same. Okay. Don't catch it. Remember, don't catch it. Let it drop.
Ready?
Yeah.